Bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes wail and the wind blows free. And when I die, don't bury me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption for the last time. Previously, we endured a shootout at Beecher's Hope, and in the process, John Marston and our uncle died. Well, technically, his name is Uncle, but we have returned as Jack, and it's kind of an interesting change of pace here. We have one last thing to do, and that's to exact revenge on the men who did this to us. We have nothing left to lose, and we're currently playing as an older, more wizened Jack Marston. Now, after this point, the entirety of the world is reopened up to you like it was before we retired to Beecher's Hope as John Marston. You can do any mission that you had not yet done, and it will still be fully voice acted, played out as it was by John Marston, but as Jack. He has his own set of dialogue for nearly every side mission, and I think there's a couple of exceptions to that, like certain story ones, but for the most part, everything is exactly how we left it for all intents and purposes, which means you can still roam the world and do anything you need to do that you might not have done before killing Dutch. So we're gonna head to Blackwater, and we're gonna go take a look at a couple of things. Now, there are still technically a lot of things that I would like to accomplish in the game, but for right now, we're gonna focus on endgame completion. There is one thing that I'd like to do that strays a little bit from that, while the weather is so apt, is to head in here. Now, I was really confused when we first came here to try to get the US Marshal's uniform. You can't get it until after you become Jack, and you can purchase it from here. So we'll go and purchase it. There we go. But like I said, everything is exactly as it was. All of your houses still remain your safe houses. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we get Warwick though, which is such a bummer, and it doesn't make sense. But I do believe this is probably the best horse you can get prior to, you know, Warwick. I'm not entirely sure, but he has been proven to be very good. So we'll go and take a quick save in here, I suppose. But for the most part, it's not much different aside from, I guess, plowing old ladies, sweeping, and being Jack. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Jack. I'm not sure exactly how much time has passed, but for some reason, all of his outfits and his mannerisms and even his voice acting really seems to pale in comparison to John Marston, who I think is probably one of the greatest voice acted characters in any video game. He's very well done, and I like the way he's portrayed a lot. Now, because we're Jack, we can also switch into different outfits. So for example, we have the cowboy outfit, Marston's typical bounty hunter clothing, but you can change into some of his other stuff, like our favorite is the gentleman's attire. I don't think he looks much better, but look at him. Actually, he might. He's got kind of like, he has my hair. Oh my God, that's amazing. Actually, it's not nearly that long, but it's really damn close. Jesus. So yeah, some of his outfits are kind of interesting. I want to see this one though. Oh yeah, it's not much different. It's nice to be able to switch our clothes once again. But let's see. We needed... Oh yeah, the bureau uniform. That's one we probably won't get. Maybe eventually, but we'll see. The Legend of the West would be good. This is the one I wanted to do at the beginning of episode 100, where I wanted to go and take on all 5 of those hideouts. You wouldn't even be able to do it if you knew this was here, so you can only do it as Jack Marston. But other than that, we have every single uniform, so that's kind of nice. And this one I've not seen. It's not bad. But we need something that is suitable for the end of the game, and that was kind of an unintentional pun that I will not sweep under the rug. No, today... Ooh, actually, Deadly Assassin. I kind of want to see this one, though. Not bad. See, it's just something about Jack and maybe his facial hair or something. He just looks really prosthetic and not as appealing. He does bear a resemblance, obviously, to John, but still. So to end us off, I think we have to be the Legend of the West. It's not really going to help matters much, but it is one way to round out the end of the game. So we'll go and take that, and we will also take our newly acquired steed. I don't even know what to call him. For all intents and purposes, he probably shouldn't have a name, but that's alright. I wish we'd be able to find Warwick out in the world somewhere. But to continue our mission, we need to head over to the train station and speak to an unidentified individual of the US government. Or we could help this guy out. Hi. Really? Are we gonna deal with this right now? Where the hell is he? We're gonna be able to snipe him off the horse? No, he's gone too far. He's gone too far, or has he? Yeah, he's probably gone too far. Oh my god, I got him! Oh, that's amazing. Alright, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Our first good deed as Jack Marston. That was incredible. Holy smokes. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, this new horse isn't really that bad, but I really... I feel like Warwick didn't get a good send-off, so it's really unfortunate. I'm really gonna miss her, especially if we're gonna be doing a lot of post-game content. And when I say that, I don't mean a lot. Very few episodes, probably less than 8 is what I'm planning. Here we go. You good? Do I get a reward, or you good? Alright, see ya, I guess. Oh, there he goes. He gave me an undisclosed sum. That's good. Warwick! Warwick! You're back! Yes! Oh, I knew you wouldn't abandon me. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't have to end it this way. Oh, sweet, beautiful, merciful Jesus. I'm sorry, other horse. I didn't give you much of a chance, but Warwick knows the sound of a Marston whistle, so we'll stick with it. I gotta hitch him to make him my own, and I have no idea where to do that, because, well, let's be honest, how often does anybody hitch in this game? Here we go. Yeah! My new steed. Warwick. Inherited from my father, no doubt. So we'll go and grab this, and we'll have it on our list, because I do want to take care of more of these bounties. This one is Hester Frith? Murder at Nikati Rock. Cool, he looks like a schmuck. We'll take it. We'll deal with it later. But like I said, anything else you want to do, now's your time to do it. Alright, now let's go speak to this government employee and see if he can help us figure out our final course of action for Red Dead Redemption. How's it going?
Hello, sir. You work with the government? You one of them agents?
Sure, son. Why you ask?
Did you work with a man named Edgar Ross? I have something for him.
Edgar Ross? No, but well knew of him. A fine man if he wanted results. Won himself a chest full of metal. I think he went and retired about a year ago. Last I heard, him and his wife moved out to a cabin on Lake Don Julio. Lucky guy, getting to take it easy. He's fighting crime in this dump, that's for sure.
Thank you for the information, mister.
Yeah, interesting. It's good of, you know, government agents to give the whereabouts and location, I guess that's the same thing, of, you know, some of their employees. You would think, you know, that this is a thing that still happens today, that you wouldn't want to just reveal that information to anybody, but we have a letter we have to give him, and we hope that we can do whatever it takes to get it to him without any objection. Now let's see. That would be you. We've completed every single side quest in the game, and this is the last one. So instead of riding there, I think we'll just probably make camp and meet whoever it is we're supposed to meet there. Presumably Edgar Ross, but he might not be there for all we know. That was a crazy ass jump there. I just wish it was raining while we did it. It might still be dark, but that's alright. Was that you, Jack? I'm still not used to hearing you, so I'm sorry. 100+ parts with John Marston constantly yelling in my ear. Kind of gets engraved in your memory a little bit, isn't it? Alright, so again, here you can change your outfits, but I'm going to stick with the Legend of the West. Let's go and travel, and hopefully get there in a timely manner. Just can't do it, man. Alright, took us directly here. Now for those of you who remember Irish, the crazy Irish drunken bastard who said that there would be a pretty sweet weapon here and lied to us, this was actually Edgar Ross's cabin on the Lake of Don Julio. I'm sure you remember the place. But with that, it's still raining and dark, so let's go see what information we can glean here. Hello, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, young man.
Hi.
What are you doing out here? Are you out visiting the lake with your family?
No, ma'am. I was looking to deliver a letter to Edgar Ross.
That husband of mine. That bureau just won't get its talons out of him, even though he's retired. Edgar gave them some of the best years of his life. They ought to let him retire in peace. They'll not rest till they've killed him with worry, and he's such a sensitive man. I'm sorry, I shouldn't get so angry. I don't suppose any of this is your fault. There's no need to worry about him nowadays.
Well, where is he?
He and his brother Philip went hunting on the south side of the San Luis River. Be careful crossing over. They were saying it was dangerous.
I sure will, ma'am. And don't worry about a thing. I'm sure your husband will be just fine.
Well, now we know that Edgar Ross is in Nuevo Paradiso, near the Rio del Toro, but I don't think we're done here yet. The US Army came to our home with the assumption to kill our entire family, and honestly, this being a game set out in the Old West doesn't really fly well with me, so you can see where this is going. I think we've only worn this thing a grand total of 2 times over the course of our journey, but it's time we take it into our own hands.
I'll do whatever you want.
Alright, just run into the cabin. Go. While I have trouble doing this, please. Oh, she's going. Alright, that's fine. She's not going to get very far. Whoops, that's Warwick. Hey, can you come back over here? You're making me seem very inadequate. There we go. Whew. So of course we're not going to lose honor because we have the bandana on. She doesn't have any idea who we are, but I think we need to exact revenge in the same way that they revenged us, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think... Here, drop. Does that hurt? No, it doesn't. She's fine. Well, let's take a look at the map real fast. It's not that far away. Can't we just take this down? I guess we could. Yeah, let's ride there. Let's ride there. And we'll have to take the wife too, if I can still pick her up. Oh, I'm on fire. That's not good. Stop, drop, and roll. There we go. She doesn't catch fire. Interesting. well, we'll take her with us and make sure that, well, Edgar Ross knows what he did was wrong. It was a bad, shitty thing. And that don't call Warwick that. Oh man, see, it's just like Jack Marston is just so naive, and I'm sure people are really glad to be able to continue the game after the story is over in exactly the same way as you played it. But like I said, it's just not very, I don't know, satisfying. It's hard to say. I don't know, maybe it's an acquired taste, and maybe I don't know, I need more getting used to it. But the fact that he's calling Warwick stupid, and I don't know, his voice is weird and his base model looks creepy. I don't know, it's just one of those things that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Let alone with the fact that we are going to avenge our family. I don't know. Now, you don't actually need to take the wife. I'm just kind of doing that to play it up a little bit, but you can choose to kill her, and it's so satisfying. So let's go up this way, and once we get up on this area, which I think has cougars, I remember this place being of the vicious cycle. And yeah, Rio Bravo, because we're actually gonna pass Fort Mercer, and that's one of the hideouts we need to take out eventually. Post game it'll be simple enough, but that's one we actually haven't done aside from, you know, story completion, so that one's a little bit different. Yeah, go and meet the gunslinger by the wall. It's gonna have to wait till next time, my friend, I'm sorry. Yes, we're gonna go ride all this way, and don't worry, this is the longest we'll need to go. It's not that bad. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. We'll give Warwick an apple. There we go. Go a little bit faster. We'll try to go the organic route before realizing it's a waste of time and it's very expensive. So we'll go with the, it's right up here. Horse pills we bought off the black market on the street. And can we go down here? Yes, we can. All right, so we should be nearing the entrance to Mexico, essentially, and the area where we just left off with Landon Ricketts. If you guys remember him, by God, he was an amazing individual. Love that guy. And the sun is rising? Hard to say. But I honestly hope I'm going in the right direction. If not, then I'm sorry. Oh, alright, guess we're doing this. I don't know what I have out. Oh, that's not good. Was that my pistol? Thanks for saving me. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore this son of a bitch who is on the back of your horse. That's a wonderful one. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, just awkward. I don't know. We saved the man from the cougar, and how far are we? Okay, we're not that far. Might as well keep going the entire way, but ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I guess after all this time and this project that has taken me far too long to do, I kept doing it in such huge sittings that I eventually would start getting burned out a bit, but also people didn't really seem to find the series very interesting. I think that's pretty obvious based on the views it has and the viewer retention. As a matter of fact, I plan on this epilogue being its own video, and I don't know, it just feels like a lot of people didn't really enjoy it until people noticed it wasn't going up, is what I'm trying to get at here. But now that we're here, I'm sad that it's finally coming to an end, and the next time we revisit this might not even be until after the prequel sequel is out. The pre-sequel. And that's something I'm very much looking forward to, because in all honesty, this is probably one of my favorite games, and it definitely goes a long way. So let's go head to the camp here and see if we can't meet up with Edgar Ross himself. Yeah, you might want to sit underneath that tent, good sir. Or not.
What brings you out?
Hey there, mister. How's the hunt?
Pretty good, son. Got me a few rabbits, coyote, elk, some trophies for the parlor.
I've got a letter here for Edgar Ross. You know him? I heard he was down in these parts with his wife.
Wish I know him. He's my brother. Gone down river, duck hunt. Must be a pretty important letter to have come all this way.
Oh, yes, sir. Real important. I'll be on my way home as soon as I deliver this message.
You best be off then. Just don't get on his bad side. He's got a filthy temper.
Edgar Ross is downriver, and it's literally right down the way, so while we're here, it's his brother. Whoa, okay. That was unexpected. That shouldn't have killed him. Sorry, old man. Oh, shit. Shit. This is bad. That's not good. This isn't what I planned to do today. Alright, all suspects are gone. Except for this one. Okay, this is bad.
Don't do anything stupid, mister.
Jesus Christ, there's so many people here. This is backfiring immensely. Alright, well thank God for the bandana. This is not at all what I had planned to do here today. I just wanted to kill one person, but that's okay. Shit. Alright. We're gonna go this way. I wanted to leave his brother's corpse next to, you know, his wife's, but clearly that's not gonna work out for us here today. So it looks like we are gonna have to bring it on over here. Now let's see. Oh, we can't even do the mission until after I guess the constables are gone. But he should be just near here. Get that away from me, please. Okay. Yep, he's just down there. I really wish I could take corpses and carry them, because you can only carry them while they're alive. But otherwise, well, there's ducks here at least. Let's hope he isn't alerted by this. I'm sorry, ma'am, but you are just a victim of being married to a shitty person, and you don't deserve this. Alright. That being said and done, revenge, as bittersweet as it is, I'm ready to exact it.
Excuse me. You Edgar Ross?
Do I know you?
Forgive me for startling you, sir. I have a message for you. My name is Jack Marston. You knew my father.
I see. I remember your father.
Come with me, Ross.
And you, boy, have sure shit done.
You killed my father.
Your father killed himself with the life he lived.
You killed him. I saw you.
You keep saying that.
You sent him to do your dirty work. Then you shot him like a dog.
And I'll shoot you like one too, you little piece of trash. Now get out of here before I kill you as well.
I ain't going nowhere, old man.
with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've concluded Red Dead Redemption at long last. And I gotta say, man, this is kind of a crazy ride. So much stuff happened in this game. An intense amount. There's just so many things going through my mind on all the great moments that I personally thought we had over the course of our journey throughout the Wild West. And while it's kind of bittersweet that it's ending, at least we have the second game to look forward to. Technically the third, but we all know that people are just nitpicking, and it's maybe something we'll all really enjoy. But, oh, it's like the volume's kind of loud in my ears, but thank you so much for watching. Anybody who's left a comment or like, or just in general enjoyed the walkthrough and you just kind of silently just lurk around, I appreciate it in any capacity. For the very few people who watched it, I thought it was something special. This is probably one of my favorite games to sit down and record, mostly because it's a game that's so easy to do that for. In the process, you kind of forget stupid things, like not being able to change your outfit after you kill Dutch, and a couple things here and there, but overall, I really enjoyed playing this, and as a result, I hope it came through in the videos just fine for you guys, and you got something out of it too. Kind of hard to watch in some parts, but I really enjoyed it a lot, and if you haven't played it, it's been going on sale a lot recently, so it's something I would recommend picking up, even if it's, you know, $14, $15 or so, because that is such a great value for a fantastic game. Easily Rockstar's best. So many people ask for this on PC, and the fact that it hasn't reached that level quite yet, or it potentially won't, I think. I don't know, I haven't been following it, but it's just a testament to how fantastically this game was constructed. The soundtrack and the music, the atmosphere, and just the overall sound design is incredible, and where there are obvious graphical imperfections, there is a beautiful horizon or a thunderstorm off in the distance. It's just, I enjoy this game so much, and I talk about it in so many other walkthroughs, which is kind of funny, right? I mean, I don't know. But that's Red Dead Redemption. This is only my second Rockstar game, isn't it? I did La Noire when it came out back in 2011, actually, so it's been a solid 5-6 years since the last Rockstar game, and I've honestly been thinking about picking up Bully and playing it for the channel, but again, that's probably one nobody's gonna watch, or maybe as much as this, but like I said, thank you guys so much. It was a real joy to play, and I enjoyed it so much. I think we're somewhere in the, I guess we haven't gone past 110 quite yet, as far as episodes go, but it's fun, and I'm glad I was able to finish the rest of this game in a single sitting, because I knew that's all I had left to do. So my voice is getting a little raw as a result of that, but I don't know. I guess I should probably edit it today at some point. But it's good. And I do feel like we should at least see the credits through until the end of the song, at the very least. You don't get any special thing for watching through to the end, as far as I know, but it's a nice thing that I like to do at the end of projects, just so that, you know, the UI programmers and the illustrators get their day in the sun, or in this case, the thunderstorm. But it's such a good game, and I'm so looking forward to the second. It's gonna be fantastic, and I'm really excited for it. So with that, let's go ahead and continue on through. Nurture or nature? In this case, it's probably nurture, but thank you guys so much once again. I know I keep saying it, for joining me on this journey. It was fantastic. I had a ton of fun, and did his body disappear? You're supposed to be able to loot it for like $400, and now it's gone. That's great. I'll probably have to reload the save at some point. Also, it was very appropriate that the game auto-switched the gun to the one that Edgar Ross gave you himself as John Marston. It's very, very apt. But that'll just about do it for us here today. Next time, when we finally get around to returning to Red Dead Redemption, we're going to do some bonus things, including becoming a public enemy #1, and we're also going to take on a lot of the hideouts and check out a couple of other things that we didn't really get a chance to do as organically as I wanted to, as much as I wanted to at least try and show them. Maybe some Liar's Dice, or maybe some multiplayer. I guess you guys are going to have to see in a couple months, isn't that right? If ever. Who knows, but... My name is Ellison Cruz, and I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. That was, oh my god, I thought I killed the bird.